all the time. And they operate for years and years with that one, actually, which either leads them to being paralyzed and being scared of marketing, and so they never really do it, or it's one of those things that they really quickly want to get off of their plate. And so they'll hire the first person that comes along that tells them that they're going to get them on the first page of Google or whatever BS they promise them. And then they hire multiple of those because they think that that's what marketing is. And all the while, they're just spending more and more money and wasting more and more time and getting a worse and worse opinion of what marketing really is. Marketing is connecting your company and your message with the right target audience in the most effective, direct, strategic way possible. They skip all that stuff that I said in the beginning. They skip developing who they are and what their succinct message is that speaks directly to a specific audience. They skip all that and they go to, let's spend money on marketing, which means to them, let's do Facebook ads. Let's pay somebody to do our SEO. Let's build a new website. Let's go to a trade show and spend tens of thousands of dollars on a trade show booth without doing any of the discovery work and all of that initial work that really needs to be established and to create the messaging that you need in order to go out there with any of those methodologies, with any of those tactics. So that happens a lot when people will come to me and they're frustrated because they just spent $10,000 last year on a highly unsuccessful Google Ads campaign, or they're spending thousands of dollars each month on SEO, or whatever the case may be, but they don't really understand what any of that is doing for them. And if you really ask them, and if you ask them to ask whoever it is that's running those marketing campaigns, what's the ROI? Most of them can't answer that question. Because most companies don't have the right systems set up for measuring the effectiveness of any marketing that they're doing. They have, for instance, you'll get reports from, let's say, Facebook advertising or Facebook marketing, and it'll say your likes have increased and your interaction has increased and your whatever has increased. But when you actually look at it and you say, and how many clients has that actually provided us? Most of the time, you have no idea. And that's because that's not the numerals you've been tracking. So it's tracking the wrong numbers. That's what's happening. People are tracking the wrong numbers and they're not really understanding what the end goal is and whether that's being achieved or not. Instead, what I recommend is that you stop spending money just to spend money just because you feel like you need to get marketing off of your plate and onto somebody else's plate, or just because you grab the first marketing tactician that knocks on your door and you're like, okay, this person's gonna help me. You stop all your spending and you spend time on strategy. You spend time on getting clear. You spend time understanding what all of the end outcomes could be and how it best to create your own specific roadmap directly to your own pot of gold. So if you feel like you've been pulverized or maybe even just meat tenderized a little bit too much by various marketing tacticians, I suggest that you go to my homepage of meganconter.com, take the quiz that'll take you about 3 minutes right there, and get some answers as to really where you are and where you want to be so that you can begin to take the right steps to move forward.